All right. Happy Friday, or Friday, as other people say. And it is December 6th, 2024. I'm Johnny No Shoes, MyFishTanksAquatics. All right. There we go. Now I got audio and video. Make it look a little nicer. All right. We are live. Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. So we're gonna use the Rumble, I think, on a permanent basis. And I'm going to kind of go through the YouTube list here. All right, let's see here. This is what it looks like. All right. And baby Lily is ready to party. Hello, Roxanne, and thank you for coming. Greatly appreciated. Good morning, Mr. Jeff Empire Dirt Aquatics. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Green Machine. Thank you for coming. He's boarding a plane to get home from a busy work week, working abroad. We'll join in 90 minutes. Hope you are still streaming. See ya. Yeah, if we have plenty of people, I will have no problem with it. So, and Stream Elements saying they're going on there, so I don't know what's going on, why it hasn't showed up on the other yet, but we will figure that out here in a second. Mr. Kyle, Outside in Aquatics. Thought I heard you say you weren't going to, was that this weekend is GCCA? I don't know. Maybe I'll see how I feel Sunday about going. You know, what the hell happened here? Oh. There we go. We'll see how does it look a little better. Okay, it's a little better. And then let's see here. Mr. Sammy, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Mr. Why are we always yelling? Yeah, I need some swordtails, but I was in Crystal Lake today and I didn't go to Bird and Beast, so oh well. It is what it is. Mr. Branton, thank you for coming. One of my fellow Illinoisans. If you guys look at my main page, YouTube page, you'll see a nice I have a section just for Northern Illinois streamers, fish folks. So, Mr. Steven, good morning and thank you for coming. Nice to see you. I'm going to talk to the wife about trying to go ad free. Remove that watermark. But I think I'm going to start using these guys as my studio. Marie, Miss Pure and Trimple, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. And good morning. Quick hi from work. All right, gotcha. All right, now it looks like it's finally running on YouTube. There we go. All right, yeah, Kyle. I don't know if I'm going or not for sure. I would like to. Especially after my very, very long and rough week. So, Miss Jody, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Right now it's showing 3 on Rumble, 3 on Rumble, 1 on Locals. Oh, I forgot I'm doing that too. I think that Locals is kind of like a Patreon type thing. 8 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, do so, please. And on the Rumble, I have a new channel link for you guys to follow me. You know what? I'm not going to post it this week because eventually I'll get to where I can get a custom URL. I think once I get that, then I'll post it. So I had an issue with them last week, so I thought, but I got it finally taken care of. Said hi to Jody. She's saying hi to Wei and them, and somehow or another. No, I did not. So Stan hasn't come across yet. I wonder why. Must be on YouTube. So, Wei. Let's see here. Jody saying hi to Jeff. There's Mr. Stan. Good morning, Mr. Stan. Outside, got the package. All good. There we go. That's awesome. Yeah, I would prefer to buy some swords from one of the hobbyists instead of my LFS, but it's the only thing I don't like. Let me see something. Why is it? There we go. Okay. Let's see what my settings are on those. Auto. 1080 there. Okay. Get up to live. All right. I am 1080 there. And but if you go to my fish link, my link to my fish fan link, you can get to all these places right now because I do have it in there right now for all these. Right. Oh, you know what? I need to check. I think I know why that did that. volume mixer and system sounds mute. I think my webcam is getting an echo at all, anybody? By chance? I'll have to look at that later, maybe. Okay. If there's an echo, let me know. So. Let's see. Wait, saying hi to Steven. Marie, I'm doing good. It's been a very rough week. I think I'd mentioned my dog had seizures in the past. He had Cushing's, so he had 2 seizures in October. He had two seizures in October. Well, Thanksgiving night he had one, and then within 13 hours, another 13 hours later, he had one Friday. So we got him into the doctor. Into the vet because my sister-in-law had noticed his tongue on the Thursday night one was not, it was starting to turn kind of bluish. So we got him in to get him looked at on Monday, with the assumption that we might have to make the decision to put him down depending on what they told us. They came back with not so good news that if we put him on seizure medicines, that it would affect his liver and his kidney even more so than the Cushing's already was. And we ended up having to put him down. So, yeah. I lost my dog. Good morning, Lori. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. There's no echo. Thank you, Jody. It was just that you guys could hear me. I could hear stuff on the TV when I was on screens that don't have anything set to them. So I have a feeling my webcam is sneaking into some of the other scenes on OBS. Yep, there we go. Lori popping the links up there for Fish Fam Link. It's got all my links to Rumble, the blog, tipping, all that. So Sam is humbled by Lori. Yep. She is mod extraordinaire. Right. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, there was nothing we could do more for him, so he wouldn't have led a very good life. And from what we heard, the seizure medicines actually changes their demeanor, so we didn't want to do that. So, Benoski, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Nine. All right, so let me do something here. Since I got 5 on. I want to see if it comes across my thing. There we go. Yep, it did. Okay, good. me remove that message. Oh, got it open. Okay, there we go. We'll delete that. So yeah, so thank you guys. A lot of you sent well wishes and stuff like that on Monday night. So yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a rough week plus the cold weather. We went to Arctic blast mode on Wednesday and the Thursday. So all right, so there we go. So it's showing 3 on Rumble, 1 on Locals, 10 on YouTube, and 1 on Twitch. So yeah, if you could start following me on Twitch, because I'm going to start doing some things on other channels too. I think so. I think I'm going to solely go Rumble. You know, except for like on Fridays, I'll do these 3. The Locals is like I believe is like a like a Patreon type thing. But with the Rumble, my goal is to eventually go totally over there completely. So, you know, because you're monetized right off the bat. So, and when did I develop a Twitch? Quite a while ago. Because I have seizures too, Sammy. I have juvenile epilepsy to this day. So I've got a Twitch. When I get really stressed, I get a Twitch. Mr. Resident Alien in the house. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you, sir. You can hardly tell. Yeah, I've never the only time I see the like I have any kind of seizures, usually a lot of times I'll get one usually right before I fall asleep. I'll get one quick like that, and then that's it. I fall asleep and bam. So Mr. Tommy, thank you for coming. Do appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know if that shows on YouTube, so I can always pin them. So and Marie saying hello to Tommy. Right now he's on Rumble, so but everybody I followed, I'm still following. So lurking and driving. All right, Sammy. Thank you for coming and listening and lurking. We appreciate the lurker crew too. So nope. But they can when I go like this. It goes across all the things. So there you go. Miss Marie, he is acknowledging you. And a Fish Fam link. Yes, thank you for being in here, and I greatly appreciate you. Show some love by liking the video and subscribing to stay in the loop. Click that bell, or as Adele says, double click to get the all. Hit the bell once and then hit the all. Yeah. Yeah, Tommy, the reason why I had to I had to delete the whole channel and the videos I had up on there already because um, the verified part, um, somehow or another, my phone got unverified and then it wouldn't let me re-verify the one and that I used. I had to use a different one from the house here. So I tried hitting up their support and they weren't very helpful, unfortunately. And Lori is over on Rumble also. Kevin Rosenberg, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. And by the way, I've gained some new subscribers over the week here. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome to My Fish Tanks Aquatic, where I do a weekly stream where we chat about me and fish. And if anybody has questions, and I can answer, I will. So, yeah, see the reason why I like the Rumble. So you have Rumble, Lynn Marie. I think if you do, I'll get the link out here soon. It's like I said, it's on I believe I have it on my Fish Fam link page. Yeah, I do. I got the current one on here. So I got that all done because I had to get verified, re-verified again. So if you, once you get verified, you can live stream on there too. And you're monetized right away. The only thing you don't get is the custom URL right away. I think you got to get so many videos up and so many followers. So, but you gain. Oh, you've not heard of it? Okay. Kevin, how are the aquariums doing? They're doing good. I don't know if you can see them. I just added some leaf litter. I went out into the yard and grabbed some leaf litter, and they're sinking now. And then once they get down, I'll move them closer to the dirt. But they're doing pretty good. I can't complain. Okay, so I did unpin it. Yeah, but somehow or another, I lost my verification originally. So, because I had it done before I made my channel, but so. Yeah, it wouldn't let me use my phone again. That's the original number I had. So it was weird. But it's okay. I'm good now. So Messiah, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Well, we're gonna see how this leaf litter works because I didn't get it out of like a stream to like see if the critter. So I'm gonna see if there's actually any critters in these tanks. Once down in the substrate, because Father Fish thinks he says that there is. So we'll see. But I figured I'd grab some. Which one? This one? The Hex? The Hex tank? Okay. Yeah, I'm liking I love my Hex. That was my first dirted tank. This one is, so actually, this one and the 55 right behind the hex are 3 years old. Over 3 years. Dirted. So I was going to tear down the 55 and I was going to put kitty litter over an under gravel filter. And then I was going to put pool filter sand on top of that kitty litter. And I decided not to do that after watching Patty's Aquatics video today about, longevity of dirted tanks. So, and then this one here is dirted and is just a little over a year old. It was a year old and on 5/18 of 23 to 5.5. And then upstairs, I am 2 years, over 2 years, just slightly over 2 years on the under gravel filter tank upstairs. So yeah, I'm gonna find out if this works. If there's like little critters that start, I still have a bunch of the catappa leaves that he Jeff sent me when he sent me the shrimp. So again, now I have to learn some patience, and since I've got the dirty tanks and they're established, for so long, I don't want to tear it down now. So I had those things put off a ton of tan in those leaves. So Lori, if you can post your link to Rumble too, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, sorry. There we go. This is what I wanted. Howdy, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Yeah, I agree. I love Patty's videos. He's definitely, in my eyes, if anything ever, God forbid, happens to Father Fish, I think he's the guy that should take over. Because he's very in depth with the dirted tank scenario. So, and I know Jason from Primetime Aquatics just did a nice video yesterday, a live on dirted tanks, which was good. He did both, the pros and the cons. It was nicely done. So, and there is Mr. Resident Aliens. Yeah, the leaves I grabbed were from my yard. So if there's any bugs on them, they were definitely frozen off of there. But like I said, I'm hoping to see what happens with this here. Oh, you add leaf litter weekly? Where do you live at, Kevin? We're in the winter here in Northern Illinois. So Plastic totes full. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start keeping. I might have a way to do that. Maybe I'll just start doing a gathering leaves and throwing them in a 5-gallon bucket. So. Okay, once in a while you grab wet ones from the stream. Yeah, I got to go to a place find a place that's safe to get one. Maybe I'll go over to the Fox River and get some jars and some muck. And there's Miss Lori's Rumble. All right, there we go. All right, yep. Here the refollow. There we go. All right, Lori, made sure I got you resubscribed. Folks, go over to Rumble and subscribe to Miss Lori. She's only got 2 subscribers. Oh my. And if this is a way you want to get monetized right away, that's a good way to do it. It's open speech. So obviously you're still going to have to worry about some copyright stuff. But I would plastic totes of them, acorns, caps, oak trees. Okay. Miss Kim, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Show 4. And you know what's nice? Like you can have, okay, you got monetization already on there. You can have memberships right away. And I believe like tipping in chats. I'm liking this platform. I'm going to try to convince the wife to let me go $10 a month to go logo free. I like the way their stuff looks. It does multi-stream. So the only thing I've had happen, Asaya, with mine is, well, because the plants, I just trimmed out some, or not trimmed, but moved out some of my I forgot what I was going to say. So I don't want to reset it. It's everything's like brown from the mold sinking into the dirt, or the sand cap, my pool filter sand. So I was going to reset it, but I trimmed out or pulled out some of the sword plants, put them in the under gravel filter upstairs to test the nitrates coming across the roots, and then pulling because I don't gravel back. So on that one upstairs, I don't touch this here, but it's a little more open area, and I've only got 3 fish in there now. So I moved all the other fish over. So Mr. Jeff, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. So the Rumble is kind of like a StreamYards, is basically how I'm using it. Ms. Dee Dee, I saw your thing when I was checking the screen over here. So let's see here. I'm probably ahead of it. Steven saying hello, Kevin. Yeah, I actually deleted my Instagram and Threads. I'm keeping the Facebook, at least for now, Facebook page, but I'm keeping the Twitter or X, which formerly was Twitter. So everything that's on my fish fan page is actually what's currently being done. I just like you, I don't check Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I had it set up. I got rid of it. I deleted it. Literally deleted the accounts because I don't check it. I don't want to waste my time. But I'm like you when it comes to it. I'm trying to keep things, but I'm trying to find a good streaming service that I can do multi-stream and not have to worry about. And I'm liking this because of the monetization. So, and you know, I can just start posting all my videos here, and then, you know, if I want to throw them up on YouTube here and there, do so. You know, just leave the YouTube page running. But so yes, if you're enjoying the content, consider sponsoring us by joining the Patreon. Aqua Escapes, thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Looking to just hang out with some friends. Got our Discord. And it's good to see you, Jeff. Thank you for coming. I know you're a night owl. Just so you know, I won't be making stream tonight for you. We're going to see a friend's band. He's playing tonight at the place I used to play and do karaoke at. So we're going to go see him. Never tweeted or X'd. Yeah, that one's kind of so YouTube's your only social. Okay. Yeah. That's the other thing about Facebook I don't like. So, and we've got Mr. MC Aquatics. So yeah, you're gonna have to refollow my page, MNC, because I had an issue with Rumble and I got it taken care of over the weekend. But thank you for coming. Nice to see it. Hey, quit dropping money up there. And if you don't join the Patreon, but you still want a tip, you can do that. It's greatly appreciated. You did. Okay, thank you. Are they getting rid of those? That's pretty cheap for that. for that almost an hour in. Wow. Pop a link as soon as it comes across. Yeah, rant is a super chat. Yeah, I'm liking the instant monetization. I think it's so cool. That's why I'm thinking I might just go and like do it, and then maybe I'll download anything I do on Rumble once I get the logo off on the lives. Then I can start breaking down. So Kevin, I think I also missed up. Oh, okay. The Marineland. Oh, Facebook Marketplace. Okay, very cool. And I think I missed where you live earlier. Resident Alien. Oh, let's see if it comes across. There it is. All right, so we want to pin that message. There we go. Message pin. And I do have it set to be verified. So yeah, you don't have to have the watch hours to get paid. Wow. That's scary. If I ever go back to hang on backs, it will always be title. But I wish it would be I gotta find a way that I don't have to do all the extra work. I might just find a way to I don't even have the title on anything now. So sponge filter, under gravel filter upstairs. So what is the locals not? Oh, okay. It only gives a preview. That's why. All right. All right. Oh, shows 2 on there though. So you love the marine lands. Like I said, if I ever go back to Hobbs, it's going to be, if I go to any other filter from here on in, now that I'm sponge filtered in all my dirted stuff, I'm going, if I undirt any of these tanks, I'm going to go to under gravel filter on everything. That's just me because I like them. Takes a little bit of time just to get everything like good, but I'm doing pretty good on them now. So never had a problem with them. Okay. Definitely a close call. I just think the bio wheel is kind of a. Yeah, that's a good question, Ms. Dee Dee. How many tanks does Kevin have? Yeah, I thought about doing tubs. In the shed. Okay. Really? I thought they took care of that from what I was seeing from all the bigger name YouTubers. I liked AquaClear. I did. But if it burnt up from not restarting, that's kind of why I went sponge and under gravel. I don't have to worry about that. And that's why I love the title. Motors inside. So, I need to, okay, I got to keep an eye down below here. In case anybody, just me, all right. No one's waiting, okay. If you do join, you're required to get approval, just so you know. I have to see it's you down in the thing before I let you up. Most of your tanks are sponge filters. On the marine lands, I believe you can, but it's like if you cut it right, you could cover up. I believe the marine lands last I remember, they had like the end pipe had that, or the intake pipe had that's like V. You could cut it so that it covers up the V, but you couldn't get it over the top of it without ripping your. So. But that's what I had a long time ago. So. Oh, so yeah. See, Mike, you're like me. You're old school, man. Even with the pea gravel, I know Kyle from Outside Aquatics, he was saying that he has a issue with hair algae also. And I thought it was our water in the area. So, but I love my. Tell you what, how much you want for it? I'll buy it from you. Can never have enough of them around. DJ Guppy Fish, nice to see you, sir. Thank you for coming. Kyle, if you're still here from Outside Aquatics, are you going to Fins and Feather next weekend? I believe it is. Actually, I think stuff in my face. UGF, always good. I don't know. I just really like them. I mean, I'm loving my Dirta tanks. Don't get me wrong, and I'm learning a lot of patience. But that under gravel filter, according to aquarium science, like I said, it's you don't have to go to these extremes that people are doing. You know, that stuff underneath isn't dirt; it's brown mold. That's bacteria. So. If I could find a way to do dirted with an under gravel filter, I think it would be cool. Oh, I think I missed it earlier. I don't have any deals going. I should go in and try to change that up for the holidays. I'll try to go look at fourth wall before I go get ready today. Very true. I even had a canister filter at one time. It's sitting underneath the 55 gallon. I need to do some cleaning up and organizing here so I could. So I don't even run hobs anymore. I was running a hob on that other one, but I bought a pump. So it says it does up to a 100-gallon tank. It's adjustable from Higer. So Higer, if you're listening, I'm testing out one of your products right now. Matter of fact, that tank has nothing but Higer in it now. The light is Higer, the air pump is Higer. Well, the fun sponge filter is not, but that's Aquarium Co-op. All right, Kevin, thank you for coming. I see you got to get back to work. Nice chatting with you too. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. The bio wheels, what do you got to replace when it stops running? Do you got to, just clean it to get it going again? Or, I mean, I think, to me, it seems like a gimmick. I don't know how true it actually is that it creates better beneficial bacteria on it. And Jeff, I got to work on some shrimp. I'll buy some shrimp from you for this tank, this one here, since I've got endlers in there and they can't eat them. Hopefully my crypt will be going crazy here. It looks like it's starting to. When you moved here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they run like a clock. Okay. I agree. I agree. Now, Mike, do you do plants with your under gravel filters? Just asking. I know a lot of people say that you can't do that. Maybe I'll get some leaf litter in that tank upstairs. I don't know how many critters there are in pea gravel, so. I agree, though. That's my most stable tank. Yeah, I'm following the method of aquariumscience.org, I think is what. See if I can find it. Filtration, and then goes to under gravel. Let me get to Planet Aquarium. Sorry, I'm trying to find the. Oh, there we go. Aquarium filters. No, we go. Type of filters. They've got little like bookmarks. Filter test. Oh, hour in. I think we will definitely be staying with. There we go. Copy. All right. I will. It's funny they call, you always hear them say that, oh, under gravel filters are nitrate factories. So like with plants, if you think about it, nitrate's coming down, getting pulled through if it's a nitrate factory. But they also call canisters a nitrate factory. I think every filter is a nitrate factory at some sort. Aquarium science. They have a really nice section about under gravel filters. I know for Whip, he says they're not working well for him. It's not working well for him. He paid $70 for his too, for a Lee. That was crazy. Only canister is a flower pot now. Yeah, you know what? I should clean that thing out and get it all real good. George, hello. Nice to see you. Aqua Balls. Nice to see you, sir. That must have been that. Scuds did yours in? Okay. thank you for being here, Jody. Appreciate it. Nice to see you. Okay, so what do you put between it so you can use the sand? Because I'm thinking about using pool filter sand if I ever do it. That's going to fall through. What do you use, like mesh? Are you running slow, or are you running like me? The one I'm running 60 liters of air a minute through that air stone. So exactly, Stephen. And your beneficial bacteria only builds up as much as needed for the system. So Pectec. I've got Sean. So, absolutely have plants in all your okay. I got to figure out how to use sand on them then. Now that would be even better than the pea gravel, but pea gravel lets it work its way through, so it brings the nitrates that it does to the roots, ammonias to the roots, the whole things. A dirted tank. I have never seen. Well, I saw Coros. He tried dirted with an under gravel filter, and it was a mess. But I don't think he capped his with sand either. So I'll have to look that up. Aquarium Science has tanks with UGF that has been. It hasn't been backed in 10 years, and he's right. Good. I'm glad to see somebody else agrees with that methodology. I know he shows to stir it up, near a water siphon so that you can pull up the stuff. To me, if you pull it, you get some up and then it'll pull it back down. It'll go eventually. So, and how is George today? I agree. We have not. It has been ages since I've seen George in one of my streams. That one's in the waiting room. Okay. So I take it you know that guy from Aquarium Science? I would love to put his articles up on my my website when I get it up. I miss it. There we go. And then, okay. So it says she's veering towards less and less intervention. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm more and more low tech. I've never done high tech. High tech. High tech. CO2 or anything like that. I'm actually deathly afraid to try CO2. I heard it's expensive, to get it going, and so it's that's why I haven't done salt, because I'm definitely afraid to do it because I don't want to wreck it up. Yeah, I think the more you put your hands in there, like your fish, like if I even put a net in there, oh my God, my fish are freaking out. So that shows you how often I don't put stuff in there. The whole time I was adjusting that 55 from, you know, taking plants out. So yeah, I think that's what I paid for mine. Mine's the put it there. It is. Ugh. Yeah, the Penplex. I did the Penplex clear free. Goes up to 55-gallon tank. So if you do bigger tanks, and it comes with that 55 to 40 to 55 comes with 4 tubes, 4 attachments, so. Stephen, correct. I agree. That we probably do a lot of stuff that's purely aesthetic purposes. A good combo. It's a sponge and a box filter to polish for me. On regular air stones, fiberglass screen over the plates, and use pool filter sand or blasting sand. Okay. Sweet. So my thought process was originally I was going to throw some cat litter down on top, clean it up, set it down on the top of it in the 55. But now I want to wait and see how long I can go on that one before I do a tear down and run a bite, under gravel for that. Skull, nice to see you, Curtis. Thank you for coming. Waiting room. Okay. Wow, 12, 10, 14, 3, 2, and 1. See, I'm a huge fan of under gravel. I see many channels bashing it, but right, I agree, Stephen. Yeah, it's oh, I made it to the bottom of the chat. Jeff has not tried CO2 either. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just a low tech. kind of guy. So I did that for a bit on the bow, or the 46-gallon bow that has the under gravel filter upstairs, originally for about 3 months. So I have not, Jeff. I can go with tequilas too if there's a tequila sort. I just got to find a hobbyist that sells them that's willing to ship, and find out. Hopefully, with shipping, it's not too expensive, and buy some. Or I've been, like I said, I'd prefer to buy from a hobbyist first, but so. Oh yes, exactly. Yes, I agree. I'm just I just know what works for me, and I've always been a big proponent of what works for me won't work for you, could not work for you. You know what I mean? It's and like you said, there's so many ways in this hobby to do things. I still learn stuff from watching other. I try to watch videos on everything. I don't, you know. So I agree. Yep, that's what I do too. I love watching everybody's videos, and I try to make as many live streams as I can. And well, the one channel he is micro microbiologist certified. He has a degree in microbiology, so I would trust Jason. I trust Jason highly, as much as I do respect him. I know it was him and John. Whew, they were brutal on him. Ooh, glad you got it fixed. My first filter was it was a hang on the back. It was God, I can't even remember what kind. It had the freaking cartridge in it. I had to buy cartridges every couple. I only changed them once a month, even though it said 2 weeks. But the water stayed. But I did a water change once. Like I said, I knew nothing about nitrogen cycle, so it's a hell of a good tip, Sammy. You'll get it down. Man, those leaves are taking a while. Oh, there we go. I got a bunch of them sunk down now. Good. That looks pretty cool. I'll have to move them out into the dirt. I miss that tank so bad. I think that's why my wife bought this one, the Hex, because it was the closest thing to a column. Back then, they called them 15Hs. It was a 15-gallon high. Now they call them column tanks. Second filter was a box. My grandmother had a box filter in it looked like a half block. It had that half block glass on it, except for the front. And she had the box on there, and the water was always crystal clear. And she had a ton, I want to say well over 10 easily in this 5-gallon block of neon Tetris. She always kept a bunch of them in there. But she kept that filter clean as a whistle. And I'm sure she was doing water changes and stuff like that. All right, we're 12:17, and we're at 12 after. I'm going to shut my camera off. I'll be right back, though. All right. Let's see here. Get my camera back. There we go. All right. All right. Uncle Smiley, thank you for coming. Well, what I was thinking of doing, Uncle Smiley, like I said, I'm going to wait some time now. I do have a 5-gallon. Well, the plate probably won't fit in there. But I do have an extra plate floating here. I was thinking of doing like a kitty litter and then pool filter sand over the top of it that way. So, and the special kitty litter, not just any old kitty litter, because the kitty litter has like a clay base in it that absorbs stuff. So he's been running 120 years that way. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's gotten quite cold. We went into the overnight last night, Wednesday and the Thursday. I had a low of 9 degrees, and we ended up ended up Yeah, when wind chill's below zero, it was cold when I opened up the store. Yeah, it's that special kitty litter though. See, now pool filter sand is actually made to be pulled, have water pulled through it. So 2 millimeter gravel. I don't know what what the average size of. So let's see, 1/8 inch to 3/8 of an inch in diameter, which is about half the size of a pea for pea gravel. Doesn't tell me how many millimeters. It's typically 3/8, according to Azinga, who's a cement. See, I'd be afraid if I put full filter sand over pea gravel, it would eventually get sucked through pea gravel. Like if I put 2 inches of pea gravel or an inch of pea gravel or two inches of pea gravel and then there we go. And it depends on the um, it also depends on the um, like the pen plaques has a bigger thing, but like I had a white one from, I think it was pen plaques that had like this on it that had slits, which is I think like the lees. What did I miss from George? Still see there's 3 of you over there in Rumble Land. Don't forget to. What did I miss from George? What message was removed? Did I get trolls? Huh, sweet. Mr. Whip, thank you for coming. Nice to see you, my brother. Hope all is well with you. If you're seeing country bands, I don't know if you listen to any country. Whip, I'm going to a show tonight that's at 8 o'clock. Starts at 8 o'clock over in Marengo. It's my friend's band. Half inch of crushed lava rock, then whatever over that. All right, pretty interesting. Interesting. This is it's on Rumble, Jeff. I saw that some messages were removed over there, and I only have I had Tommy as a moderator originally, but I don't know if he still has that status or not over there because, like I said, I had to because of the issue I had. I don't know. Oh, Tommy's green, so I think he's considered a moderator still. I'm assuming that's what the case is. But I don't get the option to view the message. Or I would have. Name is Travis County. They are my buddy's band. His girlfriend, or sorry, his fiance, was a bartender. Her and I were like brother sister. We're very close. I'm very close to him too, and he has his own band called Travis County, and they just do covers of country songs. So, but they do a very good job on their show. It's fun to watch. So, Miss Kitties. Oh, no, the issues I had were this week were dog related. um, and the issues I had with Rumble was a whole different ball game, but it was handled fairly quick. So, um, yeah, that was on the Rumble stream. I'm assuming it was Tommy that removed it. So, Skull is over there too. Thank you for joining, Curtis. I appreciate you. Sorry, refollow. There we go. Instant. Yeah, we had to put the puppers down. My booger. That was my nickname for him, was Booger. His name was Scrappy. Boston Rat Terrier mix. He had the Boston. He had the like square nose. Yeah, it was he was 13 years old. He had cushions, and then the cushions, because the medicines have to be so dead on, we held off to see what we would do. But then in October, he started, his numbers have been good. In October, he had 2 seizures, and then there was a long spread between the last one in October, and it was almost a month. Thanksgiving night, he had another seizure, so that was his 3rd one. And then Friday morning, within 13 hours of the 3rd one, he had his 4th one. So we got him into the vet on Monday, and we were kind of prepping for the fact that we weren't going to be able to keep him, that we couldn't help him anymore. And so, yeah, we had to get rid of him, put him down, because seizure medicines change their demeanor. Sometimes they get aggressive, or they're just too loopy all the time. So they're not going to have a good quality life, So we put him down, and yeah, now I'm the only man in the house with 2 women, except my male fish. I can't talk to them like I did the dog, though. No, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jeff. Anybody else that said it earlier. So Skull, if you haven't, oh, okay, Tommy, I'm just reading your Discord message. So, Curtis, you may have to refollow me, just so you know, because I felt bad for Layla. So, she didn't get, she didn't get to say goodbye to Scooby, which was my Scrappy's brother, a year ago, the day after. So it was the 29th, was a year ago that he passed. And my dog hasn't really been the same since he passed. He was starting to have a hard time walking and stuff now. So I think he knew. And thank you, Asai. I appreciate that. He knew. So, all right. Thank you, Skull. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the issue I had with them is they unverified my phone number, so I couldn't comment on any videos or anything. So I had to, I tried getting it re-verified, and it didn't work out too well. It wasn't, like I said, it wouldn't let me redo it, so I had to use other numbers. Sorry. It just happened Monday, so. Yeah, when I didn't say goodbye, I leaned down, gave him a kiss when we were going to leave, and I said, I whispered to him, I'm going to do the same thing I've done for 13 years when I leave for work, buddy. I will see you later. That's what I told him. But we had to teach Layla that we used it as a teaching moment at the same time. She it's the hardest thing we do, but it's the most humane thing we do, and it's the hardest thing we do because we don't want to put our pets down, but we have to, be the person to say, hey, they're not going to have a quality life. So she was there because she wanted to be there. I didn't really agree with a 9-year-old being there, but you know what? She's doing good though. So maybe it was okay. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right, Guppy. 13 years, what's that? 70 something years old in dog years. So thank you, Jeff, to you and yours too. So yeah, holidays are never, it seems like it's always a tough time of the year for us. So let's get on a happier note. um, what's everybody got planned for the weekend and the rest of today? Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, because I was tearing up a little bit. For those of you that weren't here when I started, I don't know if you can see this. Some of the leaves in the tank. I got leaf litter in there. I got in this tank. I went out in my yard, grabbed it, and um, we're gonna see how true it is if the little critters will start eating it. Looking at fish, yeah, it relaxes me. It was definitely a blessing during COVID. So, and it does, makes me happy. That one back there, don't know if you can tell. Let me turn that light down. I'll go like that. There we go. That looks almost like the one next to it. It's got some cloudiness to it, so um, it does kind of, that music kind of soothes my soul. I taught that to Layla too. That probably should have left that one notch down. Actually, that looks so much better that way. Agreed. I agree very highly on that. So Yeah, I spend at least 5 minutes, maybe more, depending on what I'm doing, looking at my tanks. Especially my endlers. Outdoorsman Aquatics he gave me probably 20 in one. I mean, there was just like a couple of net scoops out of his tanks, and he did it 2 different times. And now I had them in here to start, and then I moved them over to here, and then I put some back in here. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, there they go. So, and I got 2 crypts right here. Those are starting to look a little better since I moved them out of that tank. Then I got a sword sitting there that still has a leaf growing. I'm hoping eventually the crypts will take off. And then my swords here are kind of dying down a little bit, but you can see the swords in this, or the endlers in that one. Then I got the swordtails. Well, the endlers, because of them breeding, I feed them. I feed the swordtails too, and the 55-gallon once a day at least. So, and then like in the undergravel filter tank, so that I don't have a bunch of excess food, I just like pinch it in, let them. That thing's got a ton of. I should get a video out on it because it's got all the tetras and then a male and a female swordtail in it. I'm waiting for the female to get big enough for them to breed. I'm just gonna leave them in that tank because I don't want the mix. Well, I could put the other female in here if I can catch it. Just leave that green swordtail up there. But so. Oh, let me think what tank I would put those in. Because are mollies in the same region as the swordtails? I can't remember because I'm trying to keep that somewhat biotope or biotype fish type. Okay. I don't know if I put them in that tank. Put them in the Tetra tank. My wife would love to see that. I think I have enough video or enough plants to give coverage. You know what? Let's do it, Jeff. Let it get warm. What, sword fry or molly fry? I guess if I did some swords like that, I can, I guess, like let them intertwine. Use my MyFishTanksAquatics 65 at gmail.com. I got to build the website up with the email and everything. My fish tanks is 65 is what I started with. There we go. Oh, we had. I think I have some lemias in there too. Oh, you know what? Let me try something here. See something here. There it is. Okay. Library. See something here. Gotta see if I can find the chat on here. There we go. Live chat. Oh, interesting. All right. So which one? Okay. All right. My fishing. And which ones are you going to send, Jeff? The black mollies or the lemias? I guess I could always chase the swords out of this one and try and catch all the tetras and put them all in this tank over here. Tiger lemias? Okay. Oh, that would be cool. Okay. Lurking and listening. I'll drive safely, my friend. Thank you for being here. I only got about 8 more minutes to go, so I was going to try and pull up a camera. But for some reason, it's not... the live chat, it's not showing my pinned message on the mobile app. So let me try doing this. What to manage? Copy the link. Okay. Both? Okay. That would be great. I'll just put them in that. Like I said, I got that Tetris up there. Maybe I'll spend the time tonight trying to dig out. Maybe I'll put all the live bearers up there. I'll get all those guys. Could chase these guys out and put them in there. And then put those in there. You know what? I'll make the 55-gallon my live bearer tank. I'm not putting the endlers in that other tank though, so I'll do that. Cool. Oh, if they breed down here, the wife's gonna be pissed. I'll see. Here, let me I'm going to copy the link. Come up. Paste this. All right. See, I have Rasboras, Tetras up in that tank upstairs, except, like I said, maybe I'll try and dig out that one female at least for the swordtail, slap it in there. It's smaller. And then and I'm trying to get it pulled up. All right. Thank you, Asaya. Have a great day. I am going to, since I can't seem to, let's do this. My phone won't. All right. What I'll do, Jeff, I'll shoot you a picture, an email. And maybe you can tell me if these are a form of lemia. And like I said, I got the swordtails in this one. So maybe I'll just make that tank a live bearer tank, and I'll try and catch the female out of that tank. So, all right. I guess it's really weird that it will not let me. Oh, you know what? Wonder if I can theme a camera in. Oh, I think I have to be live for it to happen. All right. I'll try logging in my thing and do it ahead of time before, but I'm going to send you a picture. How's that? I'll send you a picture and then well, I don't know if you can see here. Let me do this. Okay. Let me do this. Before you guys put any more emotes across, let me see. I'm going to bring up a different. There we go. So I've got plants all along the walls. So I could have done the live stream this way too. But, all right. Let's see what it looks like when it comes across. There we go. Get back to this. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, and you could tell me if they're lemurs. If they are, I'll try and get them out of the tank too, and put them in here. Okay, I could have done that still. I just think it looks better with this. So. All right, guys, we got 1 minute left to go, so I'm going to say it now. Thank you all for coming. I greatly appreciate it, and for all all you that joined me on Rumble, thank you. For all the new subscribers over there, because I saw I think I've got like 4 or 5 messages. So I've gotten some new subscribers just in the stream. One of them I don't even know if I have. I'll have to go look and see if when I get the email to go to his site and follow him too. So thank you for coming. Appreciate you. If you want to tip on Rumble, there's a dollar button down there. Please do so. I think the one just went through for the stream here to tip. If not, you can do it through our page. Yeah, I thought I saw it come through on Stream Elements. Here, let me do this. Get it to come across. If you do tip, greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Join the Patreon if you're enjoying the content every week. Next week there will not be. If I do a show, I might have to go an hour early. I'm still debating. Most likely not going to be because I have to close and I have to be at the store at 1:30. So, but thank you all who came. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Please be safe if you're in the cold. Please just stay warm with the cold weather and people getting snow. Stay safe. Love each other. Stay fishy. And we'll talk to you later. Peace out. Have a good weekend.